I'm happy that President William Ruto of Kenya has started to think about how Africa can be greater in terms of sport and how we can improve how Africa is being managed in terms of sport. See, for many times I have been wondering, why is it that we have the greatest marathoner called Eliud Kipchoge, the greatest athlete in the world, and actually we have the greatest athletes in the world, but we have not managed as Africa to get to the level that the other continents have gone in terms of sports. Because if you ask me, I would tell you that though he is the greatest, Eliud Kipchoge is a loser in his life. Not because, not at his personal level, but when you look at him as Africa and you look at him as Kenya, I see a loser. Why? Because I keep wondering, why is it that Kipchoge, with all that fame and with all that popularity, he doesn't have a club or he doesn't have a foundation that mentors athletes, and then after mentoring them, after they become fit for the field or fit for the marathon, sell them to the other countries to play for them, just like I see the other races do with their sports in football. You'll see a club like Chelsea developing and having players from different countries. We have Manchester United, we have Manchester City, we have any other great football clubs. They have players from different countries bought, and every player is bought at millions of dollars. But we in Africa, we are best in marathon, but there is no any place, there is no any space to sell our sports specialists to go and play for other countries and make money for our countries. Why is it that we have not mentored such great people like Eliud Kipchoge to leave that legacy? Because I believe right now as he stands, Eliud Kipchoge doesn't find that excitement or that surprise in winning, because he's already the greatest of all in the world. So he doesn't find that excitement as a new person would find, or Kenya does not find that excitement for winning that marathon that Eliud Kipchoge brings golds and silvers in the country, as they would feel if a different person brought that in presence of Kipchoge or in his absence or representing Kipchoge. And in the same level, the world doesn't feel that excitement that it would feel if a different person would win, if a different country would win marathon apart from Kenya. See, when you become the greatest, or when you are used to winning, it doesn't become a big deal now to win. So it's all about how you will mentor someone else and how you will make someone else to be like you. Now think about it. If today Eliud Kipchoge dies, God forbid, Eliud Kipchoge will die as a loser when it comes to mentorship and when it comes to legacy. Because nobody will be there to be remembered in the name of Eliud Kipchoge in the field where Eliud Kipchoge plays. Because the only foundation that Kipchoge has is a foundation where he asks for money from donors and then helps, I think, orphans and those with disabilities or anybody fortunate to feed them, but not to make them marathoners. And I think that is where he should have started. And I think mismanagement in sports doesn't end with a marathon alone or athletics alone. I think there's a problem with also football. Because you see, ask yourself, today, 2022, we have the World Cup football being played in Qatar. And at the making of this video, or at the creation of this video, none of the African teams were in the game. Yet we say that Africans are the strongest people. We say Africans are the people that have the highest speed. We say Africans are the smartest people. Yet when it comes to a simple thing like football, Africa cannot make it. And the only team that has made it to the semi-final is Morocco, a Morocco that is denying being African because their race is not African, because they are not black. So that means there is something wrong with the way we manage our sports. And I'm happy that President William Ruto, may God bring this dream to reality, is determined to take the Kenyan team to the World Cup level at in 2030. And I wish Africans copy this and Africans start following up on this. And all I can wish is good luck, Kenya. But all in all, there's a problem with the way we run Africa, and there's a problem with the African sports are being managed. And I hope Kenya, now that they are adopting a new economic model that is more focused on empowering the bottom and nurturing talents, I hope this is the beginning of African liberation when it comes to sports. Meanwhile, I would like to urge you, I know most people don't like such contents as this, but if you're there and you like this content, please subscribe to my channel, to my YouTube channels at KimFarm, because I will be offering more and more of this nature content. Have a nice time. Let's meet in the next video.